10 Bible prophecies coming true right now in 2025. Are we witnessing the fulfillment of prophecy? The world today is changing at a pace never seen before. With global tensions rising, technology advancing at an unprecedented speed, and moral and social shifts reshaping societies, many are asking, are we living in the last days? For thousands of years, the Bible has been regarded not only as a source of spiritual guidance but also as a prophetic text detailing events that would unfold in the end times. The book of Revelation, Daniel, Matthew chapter 24, and other prophetic scriptures foretell specific signs that will indicate the approach of Christ's return and the final judgment. Today, in 2025, many of these prophecies appear to be coming to pass before our very eyes. From the preparations for the Third Temple in Jerusalem to increasing global conflicts, persecution of Christians, and technological advancements leading toward a one-world system, the evidence is mounting. In this extended YouTube presentation, we will explore 10 major Bible prophecies that are being fulfilled today. We will examine the Third Temple preparations, the arrival of red heifers for purification rituals, wars and rumors of wars intensifying across the world, the rapid increase in knowledge and AI technology, the global spread of the gospel through digital means, the rise of false prophets and spiritual deception, massive natural disasters and climate crises, persecution of Christians worldwide, a moral and cultural decline that matches biblical warnings, the formation of a one-world system and government control. Each of these prophecies aligns with Scripture, and together, they paint a sobering picture of the times in which we live. If you are a believer, this is a call to stay watchful, prepared, and spiritually strong. If you are a skeptic, we encourage you to examine the evidence and consider the implications. Let's dive deep into these prophetic fulfillments and what they mean for the world today. Prophecy 1. The Third Temple preparations, Daniel chapter 9 verse 27, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verses 3 to 4, Revelation chapter 11 verses 1 to 2. Biblical background. The Bible prophesies that in the last days, a third temple will be rebuilt in Jerusalem. According to Daniel chapter 9 verse 27, the Antichrist will enter this temple and proclaim himself as God. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verses 3 to 4 also confirms that the man of lawlessness will seat himself in the temple of God, declaring his divinity. The book of Revelation chapter 11 verses 1 to 2 speaks of a temple existing during the final tribulation period. Current developments, 2025, the Temple Institute in Jerusalem has already prepared all the necessary artifacts, priestly garments, and sacred vessels for temple worship. Architectural plans have been designed and blueprints for the temple's reconstruction are ready. Political discussions about the Temple Mount and Jewish rights to worship there are intensifying. Some Orthodox Jewish groups have called for the construction of the temple, stating that it is the final step before the Messiah comes, although they do not recognize Jesus as the Messiah. Advances in technology and engineering make the construction of the temple a feasible reality in a short period of time. The growing demand for the Third Temple is one of the most significant signs of the fulfillment of prophecy in our time. Prophecy 2. The arrival of red heifers, Numbers chapter 19 verses 1 to 22. Biblical background. In order for the Jewish people to resume full temple sacrifices and rituals, a perfect red heifer without blemish is required to perform the purification ceremony described in Numbers 19. Current developments, 2025, in 2022, 5 pure red heifers were sent from Texas to Israel. In 2024, they were confirmed to still be unblemished and potentially eligible for the purification ritual. Rabbis and temple scholars have stated that these red heifers could be used within the next year or two, making temple sacrifices possible again. The ritual of the red heifer is essential for removing ritual impurity before temple worship can resume. If these red heifers are approved for use in 2025, it could be one of the biggest prophetic fulfillments in modern history. Prophecy 3. Wars and rumors of wars, Matthew chapter 24 verses 6 to 7, Revelation chapter 6 verses 3 to 4. Biblical background. Jesus warns in Matthew chapter 24 verses 6 to 7 that before his return, there will be wars and rumors of wars, and that nation will rise against nation. Current developments, 2025, the Israel-Hamas war has continued, leading to regional instability in the Middle East. Tensions between China and Taiwan and Russia and NATO have escalated. Conflicts in Africa, Ukraine, and Eastern Europe are increasing. The potential for a global war is higher than ever, aligning with prophetic warnings of major conflicts in the last days. These wars are setting the stage for the arrival of a world leader who will promise peace, potentially fulfilling the role of the Antichrist in biblical prophecy. Prophecy 4. Increase in knowledge, Daniel chapter 12 verse 4, biblical background. Daniel chapter 12 verse 4 prophesied that knowledge shall increase in the last days. Current developments, 2025, the explosion of artificial intelligence, AI, quantum computing, and robotics has transformed the world. AI programs can now write, create, and even reason at levels once thought impossible. Advances in genetic engineering and medicine are allowing for the modification of human DNA, which some see as a direct challenge to God's creation. Never before has knowledge increased at such an exponential rate, fulfilling Daniel's prophecy. Prophecy 5. Global Evangelism, Matthew chapter 24 verse 14, Biblical Background. Jesus prophesied in Matthew chapter 24 verse 14 that the gospel would be preached to all nations before the end comes. Current developments, 2025, the internet and social media platforms like YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok are spreading the gospel worldwide. Translation technology has allowed the Bible to be translated into almost every language, making it accessible to remote tribes and hidden people groups. We are now at a point where nearly every person on earth can access the gospel, fulfilling this prophecy. Other prophecies being fulfilled. 6. Rise of false prophets, Matthew chapter 24 verse 11, deceptive teachings and false religions spreading. 7. Massive natural disasters, Luke chapter 21 verse 11, earthquakes, floods, and hurricanes increasing. 8. Persecution of Christians, Matthew chapter 24 verse 9, rising Christian persecution in China, India, and the Middle East. 9. Moral decline, 2 Timothy chapter 3 verses 1 to 5, society embracing immorality and rebellion against God. 10. One world government, Revelation chapter 13 verse 7, calls for global governance and economic control increasing. Conclusion. What should we do? Stay spiritually prepared and remain in prayer. Share the gospel while there is still time. Be watchful and discern the times. Jesus is coming soon. Are you ready? Share this video to make people aware. Subscribe and like this video to help this new channel to grow.
Some say the world will end in fire. Some say in ice. From what I've tasted of desire, I hope with those who favor fire. But if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction ice is also great and would suffice. In fire, some say in ice. From what I've tasted of desire, I hope with those who favor fire. But if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction ice is also great and would suffice. Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the wicked, nor stands in the way of sinners, nor sits in the seat of scoffers. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and on his law he meditates day and night. Day and night. Day and night. Night, day and night. Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the wicked, nor stands in the way of sinners, nor sits in the seat of scoffers. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and on his law he meditates day and night. And on his law he meditates day and night. On his law he meditates day and night. Day and night. He meditates day and night. On his law he meditates day and night. Day and night. Day and night. Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the wicked, nor stands in the way of sinners, nor sits in the seat of scoffers, but his delight is in the law of the Lord, and on his law he meditates day and night. And on his law he meditates day and night. On his law he meditates day and night. Day and night he meditates day and night. On his law he meditates day and night. Blessed at night who walks not in the counsel of the wicked, nor stands in the way of sinners, nor sits in the seat of scoffers, but his delight is in the law